Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. Can you confirm audible or not? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes. So today's our workshop is related to Vue.js. Okay. So tell me something about why we go for Vue.js. Okay. Why we go for Vue.js? Can anyone answer? By using Vue.js, what we can do? The Vue.js is like it's a library or framework. Okay, these things first of all tell me. Anyone. By using Vue.js, what we can do? You know React. Huh? By using React, what we can do? By using Angular, what we can do? The same thing we can do by using Vue also. By using React, Angular, what we can do? We can create some user interfaces, right, which is rendered inside the browser or not. Same like this here also. By using Vue.js, okay, we can say this is like a framework. You need to follow some guidelines, rules. By using Vue.js, we can create some user interfaces. We can create some user interfaces which is rendered inside the browser. Got my point? How my React is going to work, how my Angular we are going to use for to develop the application. Same like this we can use Vue.js also. Each and every library framework has their own features are there. Based on the requirement you can choose, whether you want to go with React, whether you want to go with the Angular, whether you want to go with the Vue.js. Understood? So by using Vue.js, what we can do? What's your answer? Okay, just by using, it's a JavaScript framework. By using this, we can build some user interfaces which is rendered inside the browser. Understood, everyone? So now, if you want to work with Vue.js, if you want to create a Vue.js application, nowadays no one create an applications manually, right? No one create an applications like manually or not. So if you want to create the basic skeleton of your Vue.js application, okay, here don't go with manually. Just we have some commands are there. By using those commands, we can get the skeleton of your Vue.js application. So the first question is like why we go for Vue.js. Vue.js is like a JavaScript framework. Using Vue.js, we can develop some user interfaces which is rendered inside the browser. So here, how to start your application, how to create your application, how to start. First of all, I need to create one simple Vue.js application. First, if you want to create a Vue.js basic skeleton in your mission, npm command should available. If not there, install, everyone knows this one, install Node.js software. If not there, just install Node.js software. Okay. The next one is like once my Node.js npm command is available, we have one command is there to create Vue.js application. That command is like npm, okay, create Vue your app name. That's it. npm create Vue your app name. Okay, so it is going to ask you some questions. Okay, it's going to ask you some questions. Okay, just you can answer it, and then you can get the basic skeleton of your Vue.js application. So once you created this application, and then you can run it. You can run it. Okay, you can install the dependencies and then you can run it. You can run it. So let me create this application first. So how we can create an application? Let me go to the workspace folder. So my workspace folder on my desktop only. This is my workspace folder. Open the command prompt here. Open the command prompt here. Now simply npm create Vue. The Vue latest version only I want to take it. Latest my Vue app, something like this. You can. It is going to ask you some questions. Just you can answer it. Okay. Now click on enter. Okay, now just okay, click on OK. Now can you check? Can you check my view app created or not somewhere? It's like created or not. In the source, if you observe, okay, there has something is there. Okay, now some skeleton created. Let me open that. Let me open that application. So let's go with our VS Code editor. Open, open folder here. Already on the desktop. This is my view application. Now select the folder. Select the folder. First of all, go to the package.json. The Vue.js version is what? 3.5.18. Vue 3 you are using. This is the latest version. This is the latest version. Okay, better to go with this version only. If you want to start your application, okay, the engine, node engine is supposed to be exactly 20.19.0 or greater than 22 is going to support. So you know, right, how to install the node versions by using NVM, node version manager, node version manager. So here package.json has some dependencies, has some dev dependencies. What is our next level step? You have to download those dependencies or not. You have to install those dependencies or not. So how we can install those dependencies? By running which command? By running which command? npm install is the command. npm install is the command. I just open the PowerShell. Don't go with the PowerShell. npm install in the command prompt. Just I added. So now npm install command. What it is going to do? npm install command. What it is going to do? It is looking for the package.json. In the package.json, it is looking for the dependencies or dev dependencies section. Once you have the dependencies and dev dependencies section, whatever you mentioned, those are like downloaded and placed inside the project folder by creating one of the folder name called as a node underscore modules folder or not. And the next thing is like whatever the libraries with versions you are using, those versions, okay, this version and subversion, okay, view is depending upon any other, those also maintained the versions or log within the package log.json or within the package log.json. Okay, now we are using view 3. View 3. Now, whenever you use like a Vue 3 version, your component, my Vue also has like React JS, it is also component based only, component based approach. Whenever you create a component, that component can be reusable. First of all, what is the component? Component is nothing but just it represents some template. It represents some template. That template, for example, if you want to use in different places, you can use that template, okay, how many times you want or not. That means you can reuse that template or not. Yes or no? It is like a component based approach like React, like Angular. My view also component based approach only. The next one is like if you use like Vue 3 version, my component is a kind of single file component. Single file component. What is the single file component? You know, within a single file, I can see, I can write your template, HTML code, your styling, CSS code, your actions, JavaScript code, everything you can write within the same file with different sections. That the reason if you use like a Vue v3, Your component is like what? Which kind of component? SFC, a single file component. It is like a single file component. Within the single file component, if you want to write, okay, the component, how it is looks like, for example, my component is like a home component. So single file component, the extension should be Vue. My single file component, the extension should be Vue. Within this single file, I want to divide three sections. One is like my HTML is nothing but template section. HTML where you need to write within the template section. The next one is like style. Okay, CSS I want to write, right? So the next one is like a style, that is your CSS. The next one is like script. You know this one in the HTML. If you want to write the CSS style section, if you want to write the script section, but here one small attribute you need to pass it. The script section you can pass the attribute is like a setup. In the style section, the attribute you have to pass like a scoped is an attribute. Scoped is an attribute. These two attributes you can pass it. In the template, you can write the HTML code. In the style, whatever the CSS you learn, you can write the same CSS. Selector, CSS properties, something like this, you can write it. The next one is like a scripts section. Okay, you can perform some actions. So this is the way my Vue single file component is looks like. This is the way my single file component is like a, okay, single file component is like looks like this. Okay, whenever you use like a style scoped, it means these styles are specific to this file only. The scope of this particular style, the scope of this particular styles to this particular file only, this single file component only, to this particular component only, like this you can understand. Understood, everyone? Up to here, okay? Now, once you created a component, how to use the component, how to use or load the component, that is the question. How to use or load the component means how my React, how my Angular load or use the component, same like that. How? Okay, element starts with the capital letter React. Same like this you can. Okay, something like this you can use it. Something like this you can use it. Understood? So let's go to the skeleton and check if some of the styles are common for entire application. Those styles you can write outside also. Okay, let's go. So this is the one. Now let me run the application. How we can run the application? Npm run. Okay, now if you observe, div is the command. Npm run div. Npm run dev. Just internally they use it like what? Why? Just by using that one, we can run the application. At the same time, we can build the application same like that only. Okay. Now my Vue.js application is running. Okay, on this particular port number in my local machine. So let's go and run it. Now come here. Now if I click on this one. Now, this is my first landing page or not, but as per my requirement, this is not the one, right? Okay, this is not the one. So now tell me how it is loaded, which components loaded. Already skeleton is there, which components loaded, how we can, okay, debug or how we can see the flow, which components loaded, I want to discuss now. Understood, everyone? So let's start with my application. Okay, this is my package.json, package log.json also created. Now see, HTML side, my root file is like index.html. Now observe here in the index.html, there has my container is loaded. There has my container is there. My container is this one, div id equals to app. For my React, div id equals to root. For my Angular, app root, something like this one element is there. So here Vue.js, you need a container. The next one is like JavaScript side. Which file is the root file? Which file loaded? Main.js file. So where is that? In the source folder, main.js is the one, JavaScript side. Okay, now if you go to the main.js, now here see any application level CSS if you want to write, global CSS if you want to write, you can use main.css file. See this global CSS. There has one more CSS file also there, base.css application level. Okay, the base.css is nothing but, okay, now if you observe here, themes and everything, if you want to maintain, those you can maintain within a separate file. This file only I imported in the main.css. The main.css loaded in the main.js or not? Yes or no? Now once it is done, okay, there has a create app, one function is there to create your application. So create app. Which app you want me to create? Which app you want me to create? See, import from, what is the file name? Come on, what is the file name? What is the extension? What is the extension of the file? View, right? App.view. Whenever the extension of the file is like app.view or .view, and my package.json contains the view version is like 3, you should have to follow single file component. You should have to follow which one? Single file component. You should have to follow that one, single file component. Understood? Come on. So app.view. Now you have to check. Okay, you said like this is my file name home.view. This home.view, if you want to import somewhere, how to import? How to import home.view? That is the question or not? But here no particular variable is there to export. No particular reference is there to export. Then how we can import? Means very simple. Just to treat all these things as like a export default value. In the home.view, whatever you have, in the home.view, whatever you have, in the home.view, whatever you have, just treat this one as like a, just treat this one as like what? Just treat this one as like what? Come on, just treat this one as like
Default export.
as like a export default value. Whenever it is like export default value, how we can import? Import any reference from, what is the file name? My home.view.
View.
That's it. In the .view, whatever the value is there, just treat that value as like a export default value. If it is like export default, we can refer that value with any reference or not. That is the thing. Now if you come here, now see app.view. The file name is what? App.view. Whenever the file extension is like view, no specific value to export to, the entire content you have to treat like what? Export default value. Whenever export default value, you can import with any name. At the same time, curly braces are not export default value, curly braces
Not.
not
Not.
required. So you can just add like a app name, recommended way you can put it, recommended name. So this app is my root component, I can say. So create app with this component. Okay, just I want to load or mount in my container. What is my container ID? In the index.html, what is my container ID? Come on, what is my container ID? Yep, right. So that selector only we are going to place here or not? See, that selector only we are going to place here or not? Easy, nothing. Simple. So which component is your root component? Which component is our root component?
Yep.
App component. So in the app component only, okay, just we need to write some stuff now. Now just explore what they written. Okay, now see this. There are how many sections I said. This is which kind of component? This is which kind of component? I can say it's a single file
Single file
component or not. In the single file component, how many sections we can see?
3
Three sections. One is like scripts section, another one is like template section.
template.
Order not a matter. The next one is like a header section or not. But whenever you use one value, okay, first that value has to be present and then only you can use it. That's the reason recommended to keep the script in the top. So by seeing this one, what you can understand, you imported some content from which file?
Hello world.view.
So can I go to the hello world in my component section? Okay, let's go to hello world. Now see, the hello world is like one view. Here also, if you observe what it has, okay, we'll see later. Now the templates you can see here or not? The templates you can see here or not? Template is there. Next one. Come on. Script is there and style is there. Whatever my view file has, those are like export default values. Can we import it? Yes or no? Now I imported with what? Any name. Recommended one is like the file name only you can put it. Always recommended. Always recommended. Any name you can put it. Default can be any name. Okay, na? Now once it is done, this hello world as well as the welcome, these two are like using in my template section or not. Observe here. Observe here in the template section or not. If you see this in the template section, line number 7 is what? What is my line number 7? Come on.
Heading header.
Header. It's which kind of tag? It's a semantic tag or not? Okay, header. And then the main. In the header section, there has a hello world, one message. Hello world is component is there. The next one is like 16. Another component is there or not? Yes or no? Come on. Now observe here how you use hello world as like a component in the element format or not. Yes or no? Now what is the difference between line number 11 and 16? What is the difference between line number 11 and 16?
Line number 11 we pass the
Um,
attribute
yes. Line number
props.
7, we are passing some data to the component or not? Yes or no? If you have an idea on React, passing the data to the component, how we can hold? By using props.
Props.
If it is like an angular, how we can represent at the rate? By using at the rate input decorator, we can use to represent the data which is coming from outside to my component. But now it is not React, it is not Angular, it is Vue. Okay, my Vue component passing some data to the Vue component. How my Vue component receiving the data or not? That's it, right? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, this is my component na. So how my Vue component receive the data? Observe here. There has define props. What is that? Define props. Okay, which prop? Tell me. Define props. There has a define props which take one object as an argument or not. What is my prop key? Tell me. It's a TypeScript I said. What is my prop key? Tell me.
Message.
Okay,
Yep.
just you can define the
MSG.
props here, MSG, right? Because here I am passing like MSG only. Na TypeScript, you have to type, you have to define the types for all. Okay, I want to define the props. Okay, here MSG is my what? Is my prop whose type is like string and it is like mandatory, that the reason required we added or not. That's it. Okay, here props dot message not like that. whatever the key we used to hold the data, the same key we used to bind or to render the data or not? Yes or no? What is the key we used? Come on. What is the key we used?
MSG.
MSG. The same key we used here or not? In Angular, okay, how you can bind the data with this binding expressions, right? In React, single expression or not? But Vue, the expression is what? Something like this or not? Yes, sir. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Define props means it's in React we can use the prop types to
Yeah,
declare the type.
default props, so prop types are there, not that kind of you can say.
Okay, sir.
Okay, default props, so props types there, right? Okay, that kind of you can say.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
na? Okay, remaining all, if you observe the style, everything is like same syntax only or not. See, selector, some styles, selector, some styles. Okay, selector, some styles, some media queries also they written. Anything is like changed. Compare with CSS. Okay, any did we do any change in the CSS syntax? Nothing, right? We didn't do anything. Yes or no? Agreed, everyone?
you. Yes, sir.
So the next one is like the welcome view. Did you pass anything? Did you pass anything? The
No,
welcome view. Where is that welcome view? Am I use welcome view? No, na. The welcome I am using. So that the welcome. Okay. This is the component I'm using or not. Here also there is multiple sections or there. No CSS, nothing. That's okay. Fine. Okay. Now in this particular one, there has welcome item is there or not? Welcome item is there or not? Yes or no? Welcome item is what again? See this welcome item is what? Come on. Welcome item is what?
single file component.
Okay, it is like one more. Okay, it is like one more component or not. Now, if you observe here, there are icons are there. Okay, if you go to the icons, now see there is an icon dot view. Inside this one, the template, see, whenever the extension is like view, it is which kind of component? Single file component, which contains what? Script section. Next, come on, template
Template
section. Next, style
style
section. Okay, three are mandatory na, based on your requirement. You can place
based
based
on
on your
requirement.
requirement. Okay, now see, there is an icon is there. This is the SVG. It's HTML. If it is like a view file, the HTML code where you need to place
In template.
template section. Nah. Okay, same like this. Okay, all are like SVG. All SVGs just I want to treat it like what? Just I want to treat it like a component. I want to create like a component. Possibility there or not there? Simply. Yes or no? So these all view files gives me, returns me some templates. So those templates are like what? Icons or not. So if you come here, the welcome file, these all are like components only or not. But while rendering these last five, it returns me a icons or not. Yes or no? Tell me. Come on. Got my point? Okay, now in this particular one, there is nothing is there. There is nothing. There is no styles. Nothing means there is no styles. Nothing is there. Now, if you go to the welcome, if you go to the welcome item. Okay, now see this. How many welcome items are there? See, welcome item, welcome item, welcome item. The if you have an idea on React, okay, this is okay, one component is there, that component reused or not? Yes or no? Or Angular, a component is like reused or not? Yes or no? Now see the template. Okay, this is the one, right? Okay, this is one section. This is one section. Okay, this component, this icon, one section. Icon, one section. Something like this just we added or not? Yes or no? Tell me. Now the first one is like a document item, right? The first one is like a documentation item. See this, this is my documentation item or not? Okay, now first go to the welcome item. That one we can understand. Welcome item. Yes, na? This is my welcome item or not? Okay, in the welcome item, what we have? Style section is there. Okay, we have style section is there. Okay, style section, you can leave it. Now see, think about the template. What my template contains? Come on, what my template contains? There has one div is there. Okay, one is like name is like icon. Okay, here icons are going to place. Okay, here heading is going to place. The slot means is nothing but some space, you can say slot booking or something like this. Okay, you heard about that terminology, right? Yes or no? Slot is nothing but what? Okay, some space, you can say. Okay, that is already reserved for you. Something like this, we can understand or not? Now the same thing here. Now if you go to the welcome.view, now observe here, my heading section is what? Documentation. One template go to the heading section. Okay, now see here. Okay, the slot is which is related to heading section. Okay, in the h3 it is going to place or not. The next one is what? Okay, here, come on, the next one after the heading section, whatever the remaining content is there, that remaining content where it is going to place in another section slot or not? This is the one or not? Yes or no? Now if you go here, the next slot is what? See, the next slot is what? Okay, this is the one, right? So total one template, one slot, you can say. Okay, this one is my first slot and this one is like a second slot, and remaining all are come under what? Third slot only or not? Yes or no? So in the welcome item, how many templates you are passing? Simply tell me. How many templates you are passing? First
3.
one, second one, and remaining third one, you can say. Okay, how many slots are required in the welcome item?
3.
Three. Okay, so those three in the same order it is going to place or not? Here the icon is going to place in this, in the h3 the documentation heading is going to place, the remaining stuff it is going to place in this or not? Like that, like that. How many times you are using this
Sorry.
welcome item? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times use one, something like this we are using or not? Yes or no? Agreed everyone? Okay, this is the way the simple first application is going to render or running or not. Agreed? All are okay? Now just I want to create now my own application, right? Just I want to create my own application. So how we can create our own application? Okay, just with routing I want. Okay, otherwise simply we can say, so are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen? Is my voice
Yes,
is
sir.
breaking? Is my voice is breaking?
Sometimes now it will be okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let me change the network. Okay. Now, one simple, okay, you can tell one example. Okay, one simple example you can tell if you know in React, that one we can convert into Vue.
Let's sample menu and we any state variable to change the count.
Okay,
Like
state variable count, we can change it. Okay, same. So, can we create one new component? Okay, na? Okay, in the component section, shall we create the new component? Okay, let's go. What is my component name? Count component. Shall I create like a one file called as a count.view? Done. How many sections? How many
3
sections?
sections.
Three
The
sections. One is like script
script
section. Yeah, it is like which kind of component? Single file component. So the next one is like what?
template, template,
Template section. Template section.
style.
The next one is like a styles section. Style section. Now this style section should be with what? Scoped, and this one is like a setup. Setup. Okay, done. Now template wise, what you require? Template wise, what you require? Come on, template wise, what you required? Simple. My h3. Okay, na? My h3. Okay, Vue extension, if you install, then the time you can get some helpers. Okay. Just wait for 2 seconds. Okay. Count.js. Okay. Now you can see something like this, right? Some okay, you can restart it. So in the H3, what you needed? My count. Yes or no? In the H3, okay, what you needed? Some count. Okay, 0 na, 1 na, 2 na, 3 na. Okay, something like this. We need to place it or not. This count should not be hard code. The next one is what? Button increment close my button or not. Done na? So for now, just load this one. Okay, in the app view, okay, this is my root component na. Can I load it? So how we can? Import my count, any name you can give it. Okay, within the component section, what do you have to do? Within the component section, what is my file name?
Count
My
view.
count.view is my file name. Count.view is my file name. Okay, now in the header section, okay, or in the footer section, okay, this footer header, which kind of component, which kind of elements, semantic elements or not. In the footer section, just I want to load my count component. Just I want to load my count component. Now if you come here, say here it is there or not. Here it is there. Yes or no? Okay, now okay, just you can give okay some style to my H3. Okay, somewhere my H3 is like overridden. My font size is like a 50 pixel. Okay, my font weight is like a bold. My font weight is like bold. Okay, something like this I add. Now see, it is looks like this or not. CSS is applied or not? Yes or no? Okay, then what is the next one? This particular value should not be hard code or not? Yes or no? This particular value should not be hard code. For that, okay, in your view, there has one ref variable is there. That variable you can use it. Ref variable. So how we can import it? Import from view. What is the variable name? What is the variable name? Ref is the variable. Ref. Okay, similar kind of. Okay, it is equals to use state only. Now you can call my ref. It's like a what? It's like a function you can call. My ref is equals to use test. Just think like that. Ref you can call it. Now it is going to return what? It is going to return. Come on, it is going to return something, whatever it may be. So what is going to return? That returns your count related count details. Okay. Otherwise, your okay output information. Okay. So simply you can say like a count, for example, count. Okay, na? So whenever you call the reference, the default value is this one. But in your React constant use state is something like this. One is like your count, another one is like set count. This is clear. First, the variable default value is how much? Default value is how
Zero.
much? Okay, it's like a 0. If you want to update which one you are using,
Set count
Set
function.
count.
okay, you are using like a set count or not. Okay, so here also the default value is like 0. That's okay. But the set count is missing or not? Yes or no? Come on, set count is missing or not?
Yes.
Okay, so set count, how we can do it? No. Okay, in the count, I have the value. So that count dot value you can update. That's it. This is equals to set count. Now my set count of 100 na same like this. You set the value here. Set count set the value to my count is like 100. Here directly count dot value equals to what? Count dot value equals to what? 100 or not? 100. Agreed? So here to my button, what do you want to write? Come on. To my button, what do you want me to write? Come on.
Click.
Click, right? At the rate decorator, click. Okay. What do you want me to? One function is required or not? So the syntax is like the event name with starts with at the rate, same. Okay. Click, blur, on, you can leave it. Remaining all without on, whatever the JavaScript events are there, with the decorator, you can add it. That's it. Here is expecting what? Your function name. So can I define the function? How we can define the function? Function
Function.
increment or not? Function increment. Done. Yes or no? So here what you have to do? My count, I want to do what? Value. I want to set the value. Okay, simply do plus plus or something like this. You can do it. Simple. Okay, now can you come here? Will it work or not work? Check it. Now if I click on the increment, okay, it gives an error. Check.
Return missing.
Which one missing?
Return for function.
Okay, where is this one? Okay, here my count dot value plus plus. So that is not an issue.
Return.
Written. Okay, not required. Okay, why? Because directly you are setting the value here or not. Okay, now here hard coded. Nah, you not changed. Yes or no? This is my count, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if you observe here, now see, it is working as expected or not.
Okay.
Okay, here return is not required. Why? In this count itself, we are doing the change or not? Yes or no?
Okay.
We are not, okay, give some value. We are not telling some other person to update this count, not. You are the person directly updating the value or not. Agreed?
Yes, got it.
Okay, then. The next one is like, okay, simple. Okay, another example we can take it. If I click on the button, I want to send a request to get the response. So show the data in the, okay, iteration. Okay, you are using like a map or ng for in Angular, right? Same like this, I want to use it. Shall we create one more component?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's create. Okay, now, okay, what do you have to do? My component name is like users is my component. Done. Next. Users is my component. What is the next one?
Create.
Here which section? Script section you needed. Okay, next. Wait. Okay, this is like setup. The next one is like what? Template
Template.
section. Template section. The next one is what? Style
Style.
section. Okay, done. Style section done. Okay, now Ansys is the third party library, right? That Ansys library, wherever you want, you can use it, as well as in your come on, in the Vue also you can use it, no problem at all. Now tell me, in the Vue, if you want to use, in the Vue, if you want to use, first of all, that library should load, right? First, that library should load or not? So can we load that library first? Can we install that library? So how we can install it? Npm install. Npm install. Ansys is the one, right? Okay, done. What is the next one? Npm run dev is the command. Npm run dev is the command. Now, first, I need a button. So can we write the button? Button, get users is the one. What is the next one? You only tell first. Which event?
Click event.
Click event. Okay, get users.
User.
Can I write like this? Now here, function get users. Done? Normal function only, no problem. By default, my users how many?
Multiple.
default my users are like empty. So can I write something like this? Import from view my reference state variable I want to create. Simple. How we can reference by default empty. So constant users. Done? Yes or no? What is the next one? First, I want to get the users. I want to send a request to the server, right?
Yes.
So by using anxious.
Anxious.
So can I get the anxious from anxious or not?
Anxious.
If you want to send a request to the server, what do you require?
URL and method.
Okay, we need like a URL and method required. So anxious dot get what is my URL? So you can get it from here. Okay, JSON placeholder. Okay, users is the one. So can I copy this one? Yes. Next, anxious dot get returns me what? See, remaining all JavaScript concepts are
Promise.
same.
Promise.
Promise. How many ways you can get the data from the promise object?
Two
Two
ways.
ways.
Two ways. One is like what?
Await and then
Wait. Another one is like what? Then.
then and
Okay, those things you know. So can I go with then and catch or not? My then callback when it is going to execute? Whenever
success.
success. My catch when it's going to execute? Whenever
Uh,
it's like
Failure.
failure or not. Now, whenever it is like success, you can get the response, anxious send the response. Okay, how we can get the actual data, response.data or not. So this data you have to set to my state variable or not. How we can set to the state variable? What is the
User.
property is there? Users dot value. That's it. Users dot value. Understood? Come on.
Yes.
Okay, then. What is the next one? These users I need to render, right? In React, how we can render? By using map. In Angular, how we can render? By using ng4 directive. Okay, here we have v4, one directive you can say. Okay, terminology wise, v4 is the one. Okay, by using that v4, we can. Okay, so in which format you want me to render? User name I want. Okay, here see the content how it looks like. Okay, this name, just this name I want to print it. That's it. Okay, in the list format. Now tell me. Li. Okay, list items na. Order list and order list. Your wish that is. Okay, OL. Your wish. Next. What is the next one? I have the users. I want to iterate it or not. For that, which directive is there? V for. Which one you want me to iterate? Users. In the users, every time you can get like what? One user or not. Okay. In the user, what do you want me to? My user dot name I want to print it. That's it, right? Agreed? If you want to give the unique identity is there, na? Lists and keys concept in React. So
Yeah.
the key you can mention. What is the key? Okay, just you can put like my user dot. Okay,
ID.
here id or something is there, unique id entity is there na, user dot id can I mention. Done. So this particular component where you want me to load, come on, in the root component. So import, what is my component name? Users. From where? From my components. What is that? Users dot view.
You.
So here in the header section, can I load my users? Done. The header section, can I load my users? So this is my, okay, get users is the one, right? Now this get users, okay, this is the one or not. Now if I click on the get users, okay, now one request go to the server and get the data and render the data or not. Okay, now everyone, easy. See, now you know either Angular or React. What is your next level step is compare what concepts you know in React, how we can implement by using Vue.js. Like this, you have to learn. Understood? Agreed,
Okay.
everyone? Hmm? Okay, let me show you one application. Okay, what we developed by using Vue.js. Okay, let me open our application. Where is that? One simple application. Open folder. Go to VTS works. Yes. Okay. This is the application we just built by using Vue.js. Okay. Now, first of all, any application you can take. It is, for example, it is new for you. What you have to do first? If it is like new for you, what you have to do first? You have to go to the package.json first.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the package.json, now you can see the dependency section. What is in the dependencies? Access is there, view is there, view router is there. Okay, what is the purpose of view router? What is the purpose of view router? Come on, routing one page to another page if you want to navigate. This actual application, okay, how we can run it? Npm run dev is the one. Npm run dev is the command. Now it is running where? This is the one. Can I open this? Now this is our actual application, which is running in the local only or not. Now if you observe here, this is the application. Okay, if this is my landing page. If no path, nothing is there. This component is loading. Now if I click on this one, now see there has one more component loaded. Here the path is what? Come on, here the
Contact.
path is what?
Contact.
Contact.
Contact or not? Contact or not? Now if I click again, now the path is what?
Home.
Home or
Oh,
not? Home or not? Now tell me how many paths we maintain?
Two paths.
There has three paths. Okay, one is like empty, another one is like home, and another one is like what?
contact.
Contact or not. Okay, now if you observe here in the our products, if you see this, all these we are going to do what? Iterate it or not? Yes or no? Whenever you click on the view details button, now see the route in the product online tutor. This is like one more route or not? Agreed, everyone? So the routing, how we can manage? By using which? By using which library?
V router.
View
View
router is the
router.
library or not? Okay, see the structure. Okay, in the public, nothing is there in the source. Okay, now you can come here. Which component is the root component? App view is the root component or not? Now, in the app view, if you observe, see simple thing. Okay, header and footer, two components are there. This is my header section and this is my footer section. Is nothing but, and this is header and this one is my footer or not? Done? Come on. In the header section, what we have? Okay, we have the logo, all these things. Now see, in the header section, if you observe here, okay, router link to contact is there, router link, okay, one page to another page if you want to navigate. Now see here, in this particular one, you have the logo, all these things or not? This is my which section? Header section. Now script required, not required, not required. If you observe the, see, headers, we have like some CSS is there or not. Based on your requirement, you can add it. The next one is what? Footer. Okay, in the footer section, what we did, okay, there has some extra routes are added. Simply, okay, some address we added. The header and footer is okay. Come on. Now come to the app view. Now see, this is an important for us. What is this? Come on. What is this one? Router view. Router view. This is like a router view. Okay, router view means through routing, which component is there, that component is going to load here. Through routing, which component is there, that component is going to load here. Now see here, the banner one. Okay, this is my banner. Okay, in this particular banner, slogans and these all are like loaded. Okay, the slogans is nothing but see, this is my actual banner. Okay, this is my actual banner. Here there is multiple slogans or there related to AI. Okay, with some CSS just we added or not. This is my banner. Okay, now come on. The next one is what? See, for let me go with the components first. Contacts. Photo header is okay. In the home view, okay, I have the banners. Okay, I have the banner. See, this is my banner. And then what we needed, I have products also or not. Okay, our products heading is nothing but this one is also one component created. The next one is like products list. All the products list we added or not. For what? Home. Now, if you click on the products, now see here, which one we are using. Come on. Which one we are using? Come on, V for only or not. There has a products. From where you can get the products. See this, all the products in the area of objects format we have or not. Yes or no? Come on. Agreed everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now in this particular product, we have a button is there. Na? Every product has the button. What is the button name?
View detail.
View details or not. Whenever you click on the view details, which one is going? Go to product to see. Okay, if you don't want to pass any argument, don't pass it. If you want to pass directly, we can pass it or not. See.
Yes.
Okay, now go to the product. Go to product. Now see in the router, okay, just we pushed, okay, product view and the params. What is this one? Push. What is this? Whenever you click on this one, you have to navigate to product view page or not. See here. Whenever you click on this one, you have to navigate which page? Come on. Which page? Product view page. What is the route? Come on. What is the route?
Slash
Product
SMS.
and your product ID. So my product view and params is like ID. Okay, my router dot push. What is this router? You know, if you want to add one router, now see there has a use router which is coming from where? Come on, which is coming from where? View
View
router or not. So if you want to navigate simply, okay, dynamical, if you want to add, simply you can add like what? Use router, it gives me the router dot push the name, product view and params ID. What is this product view? That is the question or not? It should be matched somewhere or not? Yes or no? Where it is going to match, I will show you that one. Don't worry. Now, up to here, okay?
Yes.
Okay. The next one, if you come to the main.js, you created an app, that's okay. You mounted that application in this container, that's okay. Now I want to add routes also for this particular app or not. Come on. Okay, na? Okay, where is my routes? Now see, routes.js, one simple JS file you can create. Now here my routes are available. Now which component, which one you are using, which library you are using? Which library you are using? View router or not? Now create router. You want a hash router or browser router? I want to use hash or browser router. Create web hash history. Okay, create web hash history. It's like a hash router, you can say. How many routes you want me to maintain? Home, contact to product view. I said na, product view. Push should right. That component name is like what? Product view or not? See here, the name. Okay, how many routes you want? If my path is empty, which component do you want me to load?
Home.
If my path is this one, which component do you want me to load? Home. If my path is contact, which component? This one. If my path is product slash something, then that which component do you want me to load? Product view. The name is there. Now, this name should match with this particular one or not. Whenever you push. Agreed? Okay, which data, which dynamic data is going? ID is going. So here the ID should match again. So dynamic data, what you're expecting? ID, na? Yes or no? Agreed with me? So whenever you click on the product view button, first it is going to check with the route whose name is like product view. What is that? Which route is there? Whose name is like product view? This is the route. In this route, there is a dynamic value ID is required. That dynamic parameter also params you passed ID or not? Yes or no? Agreed? Like this. Okay. Whenever it is like matching, then the time the product view is like displayed in the product view. Now see here, just we are displaying all these things or not. Agreed? Okay, dynamically we are going to load your component. Okay, why dynamically we are loading my component? Can anyone tell me? Okay, why? Because okay, here tell me which one you clicked. Is it like a static? No, na. Okay, is keep on changing or not? So whenever you click on this one, I want to find the component. Now see here. Okay, here just I want to find the component computed. Now here, come here. See, this is my entire, this is my entire products one, entire products one. Now whenever you click on that, you can check which one is like your product, matching product, you can get it. Now see, computed product ID, you can get it. Router dot params dot id, through params you can get the ID or not. Once I have the product ID, okay, now I can get the product or not. Once you have the product ID, I can get the whole product details or not. Once I have the product details, so what you can do, based on my product, I want to get the component directly. See here, in my products component, see, okay, for AMS one component I created, for BMS, okay, one component, biometric one component. My first one is what, my first product is what, if you observe here, my first product AI powered online. Okay, now see, if we click on the view details, view details, online tutor, online tutor. Now here somewhere one component we created for what, online tutor or not. This component dynamically has to load. For that purpose we used all these things. Okay, where is that product view, product view, product view, this is the one. Okay, now based on that one, in the product section, that particular component, that particular component I can get it or not. Current component, that particular component I want to load in this section or not. Dynamically load the component. How we can load the component dynamically? Okay, something like this component is, that component is what, this is my current component, is like online tutor or something else. This is the way one component dynamically you can load it. Understood? First of all, you have to find that component, okay, based on the ID, and then you can dynamically load it. For that, use route, you know, okay, route dot get the param, okay, that ID. Computed, it is coming from where? View only. Okay, define async component. Okay, define async component. Now see here, okay, you need to import dynamically this component, right? For that purpose, which one you are using? Define async component method. It's a predefined method which is coming from view only, which is coming from view only. No need to write two, just you can write like here, you can write like define async component or not. Yes or no, that change you can do it. Okay, this is the way one simple normal application you can create or not. Once this application is like you created, what is the next step? Once my application development is done, what is my next level step? Build, right? Npm run build is the command. Npm run build is the command. Now see, white build is triggered. Now once my build and everything is like done, now it is going to generate one folder called as a dist. In that dist folder there is a files, right? Those files you need to deploy it. You need to deploy those files. Agreed? Okay, now those files I already deployed in one of my domain. one of my domain. My domain is like Vision Techno Services. If you go to that particular domain, okay, my domain name is visiontechnoservices.com. Now, whatever assets, favicon and index.html, those only assets, favicon, index.html, just I deployed. Whenever you deployed, now you can see the application in your domain or not. What is my domain name? visiontechnoservices.com or not. Now, if you go here, you are able to see that. Got my point? This is the way you can create one simple Vue application, and then you can deploy and you can build it and deploy it or not. Agreed? Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any questions? So I'm not telling like this is only the Vue, but at least if you know React, compare that particular concept, how it is going to work in Vue.js or not now onwards. Okay, no need to join again the Vue course or Angular course. One is enough. Okay, compare that concept, how it is going to work in another programming language. If you perfect with React, just check now. This is the time to explore the things, the next level things.
Okay, sir. Sir, this code it will be in GitHub or
This
can...
code is not in the GitHub. At the same time, they're not shared also.
Okay.
Okay, why? Because this is an application that they created.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, just you can try. This is not a big deal. Oh, 1 hour is enough to do this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.